One step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 5 minutes.
Complain about.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice. 'Cause I speak of the pompatus of love. People talk about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry. 'Cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 2 minutes.
You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your beaches, want to shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, yeah, baby, I sure show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in a few moments.
People keep talking about
Please welcome Mike Gentili, President and CEO of Independent Suppliers Group.
I'm having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a target, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, there's no stopping me.
Well, welcome back. Welcome. I won't tell you what I had to do to get these beads, but good luck next year in New Orleans. So good afternoon, everyone. We still have a lot of great things happening today, including some very important presentations that have a lot of meaning during our time together. So the first thing I'd like to do is introduce the ISG Vice President of Merchandising, Jill O'Neill, and the Chief Operating Officer of the Supply Room, and also the Chairman of the ISG Purchasing Committee, Yancey Jones Jr., to present our ISG Supplier Awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yancey Jones Jr. and I will be presenting some supplier awards. But before we get started, I just want to thank all of our suppliers. Without their support, this event could not happen. So please make sure when you go through the trade show, you visit their booths, and you engage in conversations to talk about how you can grow your business and build partnerships. I also want to recognize our supplier sponsors, Han, our premier sponsor, ACCO, our diamond sponsor, and then our gold and silver suppliers that you see up here. So if we could give our suppliers a nice round of applause, I want to thank them for their support. So the first award we have is for Best New Supplier, which is Uni. Uni, formerly known as Uniball, became its own company in 2020 in the United States, and they picked a real good year to start a new company. However, Uni developed a program with ISG and collaborated with our members to build strong sales in that year. Since then, Uni has grown their sales in 2021 and 2022. In addition to that, Uni has introduced new and innovative products and has worked with ISG to build marketing campaigns and other resources to build awareness and sales on those products. We look forward to continuing to grow our sales as well as our partnership with Uni, and we are happy to present the New Supplier of the Year Award to Uni. If you guys want to come up.
Okay, our next award is going to the highest dollar growth with ISG in 2021. And that award is going to TD SYNNEX. For the supplier with this highest growth, this company really went above and beyond and went into great lengths to engage with our members in 21, even while dealing with a major merger themselves. They continued to look for new ways to help our members grow in new categories, and if needed, have been right there ready to show them how. More specifically, this supplier's goal was to expand their sales, which they were able to do to the tune of 49% growth in 2021. With these efforts front and center in all they do, it is no wonder that our members find them to be such a supportive and forward-looking partner. They are now both a Fortune 100 company and ISG's largest direct bill supplier, With great pleasure to give this award, TD SYNNEX. Congratulations. All right, last but not least, this final award goes to the Supplier Partner of the Year for 2021. And that award is going this year to Fellows. Fellows has always been a strong supporter of our members, and in 2021, they were able to maintain an improved program and showed growth of 150%. Pretty impressive. With their sales team closely working with our members, specifically and particularly in air purification, they were able to help dealers like you close large opportunities in various categories like private sector, education, and government entities. Fellows continues to drive innovation in business machines, workplace, and storage solutions, and Fellows now, led by John Fellows, a fourth-generation CEO, much like many dealers here, has demonstrated how a private business can flourish in this industry with their entrepreneurial spirit. It is my honor to award Fellows with the 2021 ISG Supplier Partner of the Year.
Hey, congratulations to all the award winners, and congratulations to all of our suppliers for a very successful year. You know, we could not do it without having strong suppliers to work with the independent dealer community. It's so important. And I want to thank them again. So, suppliers, thank you. Thank you. I'd like to introduce a great friend of the independent dealer community. He's been around for quite some time. We've known him in a number of capacities. He's our good friend, Mike Tucker, who is Executive Director of Independent Office Products and Furniture Dealers Association we also call it, there's an acronym called IOPFDA, as if we don't have enough acronyms. I still call them NOPA, but let's have a nice round of applause for Mike Tucker.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here, and hope you're enjoying your lunch and having a good show. I'm here to answer a question that I know has been bothering all of you all week, and that's what the hell is IOPFDA stand for? And it's not that long a story, and it's actually quite an accident. So IOPFDA is what happens when you combine NOPA with OFDA. So OFDA and NOPA were sister associations. So you had the furniture dealer side, which was mostly aligned furniture dealers like Steelcase and Herman Miller and their members. And then you also had the office product side, and both were doing quite well back in the day. But over time, that dwindled, especially on the furniture side. So it wasn't my idea, but somebody decided to turn it into IOP FDA, and I've had to live with that for the last several years. So been around a long time. The association was founded in 1904 in Chicago, and the idea was to provide programs and support the industry in many ways as they could with education and all the different things when the industry was very different, obviously. Back in those days, they had over 10,000 members, and I actually, if you come by the booth, I have 2 copies of NOPA show guides from the 80s and 70s, so some of you that have been around in a while might enjoy taking a peek at those. Whoops. Okay, and then obviously we used to have a big industry show at McCormick Place, and sadly that ship sailed, but I'm sure happy to be here and be enjoying this week, Industry Week, which has really been a great success. So what about IOP FDA today? We are a division of ISSA, the International Sanitary Supply Association, and we made that move about 3 years ago. And the purpose for that was that ISSA had some really great insurance programs and benefits, things that we could take advantage of. And at the same time, so many of our dealers in the room are doing more and more in the janitorial and cleaning products. So it gave you access and dual membership in that association to take advantage of their training programs and the different things that they're doing. NOPA today, IOP FDA today, and just know that the name is going to change soon. So we have currently 550 members, and of the ISG group, we probably have about 3/4 of you as members. And so those of you that aren't, I hope you'll come by the booth and give me a chance today to change your mind. Okay, but what we do, we try and provide programs and benefits that you're not getting from other parts of the industry. So not from the buying groups, the wholesalers, or the manufacturers. So our challenge is to do programs that help you in that regard. This is a list of some of the programs. I'll talk briefly about each one of those. But at the same time, we try and be an impartial and independent voice in the dealer channel and come up with programs that benefit everybody regardless of your affiliation with your different groups. This is our current board of directors. My fearless leader of the association, Charlie Kennedy, our president, is here with us today. And thank you, Charlie. He's been on a much longer ride as president than he had anticipated, but he's hanging in there with me, so I'm grateful. But you can see the list of people that are currently on our board. It's all independent dealers of all sizes, large, medium, and small, different parts of the country, different expertises in terms of more furniture or Jansan or office products and so forth. But we just had a board meeting about 2 weeks ago, and I'm really excited about the energy and ability of this group. At the same time, we have an advisory board, and this is made up of our industry partners from the wholesale community, the buying groups, AOPD, and a couple manufacturers, Clover and COE, are in advisory capacity with us. Okay, one of our big things that we've been known for over the years is our government advocacy program. I was involved in getting that program started when I joined the association because my dealership was in Washington, D.C. We did a lot of federal government business. So it was important to have a lobbyist and somebody to help us with the different things we were doing. So we hired Paul Miller. I think many of you have known Paul Miller over the years or had the opportunity to hear him talk and read some of the articles he does in Independent Dealer every month. We're focused on the industry issues. Most recently with COVID, the PPP loans were something everybody was concerned about. Essential business certifications, we were having weekly calls. We were getting upwards of 200 people on those calls that Paul and his team were able to help navigate through the loan process and so forth. Also focused on other small business industry issues that have to do with Amazon and what's going on with that. And there's a lot of, I'll just say, activity. They haven't gotten anything across the finish line, but Congress seems committed to making some changes in that regard, and we're trying to keep applying the pressure as much as we can with partnerships with other associations and groups. Also, federal government procurement. We do a lot to work with the General Services Administration and Industries for the Blind to make sure that the contracts that the independent channel is holding are being treated fairly, and we're currently working on things to help people get price increases through more efficiently, because that's obviously a big thing with inflation, and GSA is kind of built for comfort, not for speed, so we're trying to help them along with that. And lastly, how many of you have ever attended one of our advocacy fly-ins? Any hands out there? Okay, I see a few. Well, every year, the last week of March, we do a fly-in event, and what we do is we have people come to Washington. We spend one day with speakers, congressional representatives, staff members, people from the Industries of the Blind, GSA, and they talk about what's going on with the different things that are affecting the dealer community. And then the second day, we actually schedule appointments with your senator, with your congressman, and get you face-to-face time to talk about industry issues or issues that are important to your business. So this year's event will be held again the last week of March. For the second year in a row, we'll be doing a joint session with ISSA, so there'll be people there from the janitorial and cleaning supply industry and cleaning companies. But it was a real energetic meeting last year, and I hope you'll be seeing information coming out from us on that when it's going to be available. Okay, our scholarship program. One more question. How many people have children or employees that have gotten a scholarship award? Okay, yep. Well, that's over 50 years that's been going on. We're approaching $3 million in awards. It's a great program. The applications will open up again in 2023 in January. And your odds are pretty good. We give away 40 to 50 scholarships every year, and we probably get in the neighborhood of 100 to 120 applications. So your odds of getting a scholarship are better than winning the lottery. So you might want to push those kids along. We started a technology committee about a year ago, and the idea was to get some industry subject matter experts involved talking about different technology topics that were important to the dealer community: operating systems, websites, internet. We have people from ECI, GFK Eatalize, Clover Imaging, Brian Stevenson with Intech is part of that group, and several dealers. So we're focused on different things. Cybersecurity has been a big one this past year. We've had a couple really good sessions on that, talking about the things you need to be careful with and so forth. We're going to be launching an insurance program with cybersecurity very shortly through our partnership with ISSA, so be on the lookout for that. We had a good one that was done by OP Software about how to manage price increases during inflation time. Got about 3,000 hits on that video. Optimizing your digital showroom, we're doing some things. And dangers of counterfeit toner cartridges. We've done some things there because there's a lot of legal ramifications that you could get in trouble with, as well as safety things. So be on the lookout for that. Our furniture committee, similar type of thing. We have a couple manufacturers reps, and dealers, and we're working hard to come up with programs to benefit the industry. And what we've come up with for 2023 is a training program that is being created by Solomon Coyle, which any of you that are in contract furniture probably have heard that name. But he does a lot of work with the larger Steelcase, Herman Miller, Knoll type dealers, but he's developed a program for the mid-market dealer, recognizing that furniture is not the only thing that you guys sell, and he's helping us with a program to help you do a better job in that department. There'll be a project management training course. We're also going to do an operational and performance benchmarking. That will also include janitorial and office products, which I think will be very helpful, and a market outlook survey. Other member benefits, as I said, the reason we joined with ISSA was because of the benefit programs that they have. They have things for student loans, 401k, a whole menu of HR benefit programs that you can participate in. Many in this room are currently or recently signed up for our health insurance benefits. We have a really wide variety of packages in the health care issues. So we're going to have the benefits advisor for this program in our booth today. So I hope any of you have questions, you'll please come by and meet. The guy's name is TJ Bullock, and if you can talk to him in the booth, great. If not, please at least give me a card, and we'll be happy to follow up with you after the show and share some of the information on the programs with you. And then a few additional benefits there. And I'm about out of time. So come by 411 and love to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Thank you very much. IOPFDA, as you can see, with all the things they do, is a tremendous organization. It's our organization. No other trade association, no other industry. It's ours, Office Product. So if you're not a member, and many of you are not, stop by the booth. It's not a lot of money, folks, and we just take it out every month, okay? So you won't even miss it. In fact, if you don't do it, I'm going to take it out anyways, and you'll be a member. We do that anyways, right? All right, it's come to our final presentation of the afternoon. I want you to give a warm welcome to a longtime supporter of the Independent Dealer Channel. He's a great guy. From Avery, Jeffrey Jett. Jeffrey, come on up. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Well, good afternoon. I'm excited to be here today. I'm Jeffrey Jett, as Mike said, and on behalf of BSA, Business Solutions Association. That's a short one. We don't have the long one like the rest of you guys do. We're here excited to present the award for our manufacturers. Well, let me back up. BSA, let me talk about that for a second. BSA are manufacturers and manufacturers representatives for the business-related products and services industry. Many of the manufacturers and manufacturers representatives are in the room today. For those of you who are not members, please join this 103-year-old organization, and we welcome you. Today, we are honoring two leaders in our industry. I'm extremely grateful and thrilled for this opportunity to participate in the recognition of two great individuals and two great leaders. For 25 years, BSA has presented the prestigious Leadership Award that recognizes special individuals and who have and are great leaders through their personal achievements and business accomplishments in our industry. This award is the highest honor bestowed by BSA. Individuals selected for this award demonstrate integrity, dedication, business acumen, and a wonderful cooperative spirit. This year, we're honoring Barry Lane. Barry has exemplified each characteristic of this honor. For the past 44 years, he has held various sales leadership roles in the commercial, superstore, and retail channels throughout North America for Avery. He is currently Avery's Vice President of Commercial Sales. The organization values his passion and commitment to the business, and he's a great ambassador for Avery. I've been very fortunate to witness and work alongside Barry for many of those years. He truly embodies the spirit and everything that this award speaks about. I assure you, we've witnessed a lot of wonderful things from Barry, and my teammates who are here today would certainly agree. Barry has devoted his time and energy building strong customer relationships, manufacturer peer groups, exchanges, and supporting the industry's charitable efforts. Barry has always been actively involved in the industry and has participated in many trade associations as well as other board associations, particularly BSA and AOPD. From 2016 to 2019, Barry served as the president of BSA. From 2013 to 2019, he served on the AOPD advisory board. He has served with dignity, dedication, and humility. You know, if you've had a chance to spend time with Barry, you will also be blessed by his wonderful gift of storytelling, his passion for golf, for his family, for his hockey, and he's such an avid reader as well. Barry has supported the national office products industry of the City of Hope for 29 years. In 2015, he was a recipient of the prestigious City of Hope Hall of Fame Award. I wanted to include another message I have as I close for Barry, and this is from his family. Dad, congratulations on receiving the 2022 BSA Leadership Award. As a family, we have witnessed your dedication and tireless work effort, which includes your mind-boggling travel. We all know about that, over the many, many years. This award is a testament to the impact you've made with all your efforts. It is said that one can measure a man or woman by the company they keep. In your case, the depth of your professional and personal relationships is your hallmark. We're confident that everyone in the attendance today would wholeheartedly agree. Cheers to an outstanding achievement. Love, Kirk, Todd, Allison, and Schaefer. Please join me as we welcome Barry Lane with the Leadership Award as he so richly deserves.
Jeffrey, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm not sure I deserve all those kind words you used to describe me, although I really do appreciate your heartfelt remarks. To the BSA Executive Committee, Travis Casti, Casey Avent, Nick Aronis, and Marlon Wedlin, and to the entire BSA board, thank you for recognizing my industry contributions. Contributions that, quite frankly, I believe are simply the price of admission for doing what we're paid to do for our employers. I'm honored and grateful for this award and proud to be in the company of such illustrious leaders from prior years. I'm also delighted to share the stage with Mr. Jamie Fellows. Jamie, congratulations on earning this well-deserved Legends of the Industry Award. I know I speak for all my friends in this room this evening, or this afternoon. Jamie, you are one of the finest gentlemen that I've ever known. You inspire all of us with your continued commitment and contributions to your family, to fellow employees, the business products industry, your customers, your community, and to those less fortunate. Being awarded this prestigious BSA award is humbling. Everyone in this room, and I know this to be a fact, everyone in this room has demonstrated, observed, studied, and refined their leadership skills over the years. I believe leadership is a little bit like a grindstone. Whether it grinds you down or polishes you up, it depends on what we're made of. To be a leader, we need others to believe in us, and then we need to earn their confidence and trust. As I approach my 40th year with Avery, I think back to 1985, when I was afforded the opportunity to lead as a regional manager. Like so many of you folks here today, I had the gift of working with some exceptionally talented people. Leaders who inspired, taught, supported, corrected, and guided me. My sincere thanks to people like Jess Beim, Bill Brogger, Steve Levin, Chris Binkley, Tim Clyde, Greg Temple, John Collins, and Jeff Latanzio. They allowed my somewhat contrarian leadership style to prevail in our corporate culture, and for that I'm grateful. Over that time, I've always held two basic business principle beliefs. One, the importance of staying focused on what is right versus who is right. And two, always, and I mean always, fighting for the underdog, both internally and externally for our customers. I also know that this award was made possible because of the exceptionally talented group of Avery professionals who work with me on the commercial leadership team every day. George Kennedy, Jeffrey Jett, David Risher, Michelle Smith, Pat McGurty. I'm delighted to share this honor with you folks too. Thank you to our customers, to so many of my industry friends who have hung in there with me and the Avery team over the years. We dug deep, we challenged each other, we debated fiercely, and we didn't give up or give in until mutual common interests were found and implemented. As many of my customer friends in the room know, we had plenty of dust-ups over the years. We can laugh about it now because I do believe we both stayed grounded in what was right and not who was right. In conclusion, my last comments about leadership. As I approach my 65th birthday, I realized two aspects of leadership qualities that I really didn't know or certainly didn't understand 35 to 40 years ago. And simply, that leadership skills, the leadership skills come from being caught or being taught. One critical leadership skill, courage, I caught from my late wife, Susan, who fought courageously for 12 years. As an English major, she had an impressive command of the English language and equally effective way with words. She showed me how to lead courageously with energy and enthusiasm, but she also cautioned me. Show respect, be friendly, be humble, be modest, and the importance of rounding off my often sharp edges, because she said to me with a smile on her face, "You never want to be thought of as the skunk at the garden party." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. BSA, thank you for this wonderful award. I really am grateful and appreciative. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Barry. Man. Okay. Let me kind of regather myself. Okay, so next, we have the Legend of the Industry Award, which recognizes an individual who has contributed so much to the business products industry. This year, we're honoring Jamie Fellows. I'd like to welcome to the stage Beth Wright from Fellows.
hello, everyone, and congratulations, Barry. You're one of my favorite people. It's an honor to be in the same room with you and in the same industry as you. Just congratulations to you and your family. And thank you, Jeffrey. It is my honor and privilege today to celebrate Jamie Fellows, our chairman of the board today. We can go on and on with Jamie, so we'll make it quick because his resume is so long. But these are some highlights. Jamie began working in the family business while in high school in 1964. He devoted his entire career to Fellows. He was motivated to join the company by the business ethics established by his grandfather, Harry Fellows, and then refined by his father and his uncle. Jamie has served in various management positions at Fellows, leading to president in 1983 and later CEO in 1997. He became non-executive chairman of the board in 2014 and holds that position today. For more than 50 years, he has been active in the office products industry and headed the manufacturers division of the National Office Product Association, Wholesale Stationers Association, and Business Products Manufacturers Association. That's a mouthful. He also served as chairman of the board for the National Business Products Council for City of Hope. And he currently serves on many nonprofit boards, always giving, always serving his community, including Culver Educational Foundation, Good News Publishing, By the Hand Club for Kids in Chicago, and the Lyric Opera of Chicago. Jamie has always inspired and mentored many people over the years in our industry, and he is an inspiration for myself and our leadership team every day. He is known by setting industry standards for managing and maintaining excellent relationships. That is who he is. Please help me today, and if you would stand with me to honor the BSA legend of the industry, Jamie Fellows.
Wow. Thank you, Beth, for the generous introduction today. It's humbling. And thank you also for being the face of our brand out in the marketplace for these years. You do such a great job. And Barry, congratulations to you on your leadership award. We've worked together in this industry for a number of decades, and in our work together, I have so appreciated you as an industry leader. And I will add, I've admired you as even more so as a human being. You're terrific, and congratulations. Of my career, I would say that I'm one of those fortunate people who can, especially in retrospect, honestly claim that they never worked a day in their life because they loved what they were doing. I grew up in a family business, and this family business has been an integral part of my life from the very beginning. I grew up in the 1950s in an extended family. My grandfather lived with us and had dinner with us every night. My father would say of my learning of the business that he learned it over the dinner table, listening to business conversation. My father was very wise in getting me started in business. He decided the right place for me to start was in the factory, and so I worked several summers during high school and college in the factory. I graduated and went to the distribution center and learned even more, followed by a couple of summers out in the field selling, doing consumer sales, cold calling. I joined the business, and 13 years later, having learned so much from my father, he decided it was time for me to be president, and he passed the baton to me. And it was at a good time when the wind was behind us, but several years later, the industry began to change, and change in a radical way, and I needed help. And the person that I had in mind was my older brother. Peter was the academic dean of North Park College and on a trajectory to someday become a college president. But I explained to Peter that I felt he could help in the business and maybe we could be partners. And he said he was tremendously flattered, but he couldn't imagine it in a million years. But I kept on coming back. And in 1989, he joined me, and we became partners. And it was the best executive decision that I ever made. In our years together working, we built the business across new channels, and we built the business around the world. And it took me away from home. I punched in at O'Hare Airport a lot of those years. And these were years in which our 4 small children at home were becoming teenagers. And I was able to do that because of my dear wife, Debbie, who's here, who managed the family, bore the great weight of raising the kids. I did as much as I could, but she was the one who did it all. And so, Debbie, God bless you. I love you. Our son, John, showed interest in the business, and he joined us in the business in 2001. And as he became ready to take over for me, I invited him to choose the date that he felt he would be ready to take over as the chief executive, and he took the year July of 2014. And so for the past 8 years, I have enjoyed the wonderful position of non-executive chairman of the board. It gives me a wonderful seat on the 50-yard line to watch the continuing action of the Fellows Brands Corporation. And it has been a joy to see the way in which he has grown the business and reshaped the business, always keeping it relevant for the times that are constantly changing out in the marketplace. And so that's the short and brief story of my career. It has been a pure joy, and I want to thank the Board of Directors of Business Solutions Association for this honor. It came as a total surprise and a total joy. Thank you so much.
I have to tell you, in the capacity that I've been in the last few years, you can count on 1 or 2 hands, that's it, people that you can go to and get good, solid, candid advice, talk about the independent dealer channel, and they're always there to help. Jamie and Barry have always been there for all you dealers. I want you to know it. Well, that does it for lunch today, okay? Day's not over though, guys and ladies. Congratulations to all the award winners, and don't forget the trade show will start promptly at 1:30. I'll see you there, but I'll especially see you tonight at the Omnia nightclub right here at Caesars, and at 6:30. And just a reminder, you need to bring your badge, okay? And you need to bring an ID. They want to make sure that everyone in our group is over 21. So I'll see you there and enjoy the rest of the day.